So I'm excited about being here. But what I like to do is just engage in what I call arriving, because a bunch of you folks, I'm pretty sure, were coming from some place or some activity. And if you're anything like Rocky and myself, I talked I tease Rocky about having a full catastrophe, about, the whole, and Zorba the Greek, the movie, they asked him, they said, are you married? He said, yeah, I'm married with kids, the full catastrophe. So that's another way, even if you're not married with kids, you have the full catastrophe in the sense that we have a full plate and there's a lot going on. And I believe the motto that I learned a long time ago, and that was, if you wanted something done, give it to a busy person. So I wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of us on this call are probably in that category. So let's just take a few minutes of just sitting and breathing, what I call arriving, but it's also very powerful because it's the beginning of this idea of spending time together, being present with each other. And to do that, we have to be here. And so just tuning into your body, you don't have to get into a cross-legged position. You could just be sitting and just having your sternum open, lightly shutting the eyes, tuning into the body and the breath to the extent that we know that there is a body. So you can feel the body because it's making contact with surfaces. And just breathing, noticing that you're sitting and breathing, and distinguishing between sitting and breathing in and sitting and breathing out. And the idea is, and they talk about this in Satipatthana Sutta, that all we're doing is being aware of the body to the extent that we have to the extent that there is a body, and that we can have the continuity of mindfulness, of bare awareness, of just feeling the body in the seated posture while breathing in and breathing out. So we can focus on the body as a whole, from the bottoms of our feet out to the fingertips and thumbs, the top of the head. We're just sitting and breathing and knowing it. So when thoughts come, if we get distracted just by thinking about the body, thinking about the breath, the attention goes there, and then it's just a matter of sustaining it or just being aware of the sensations of sitting and breathing and knowing it. And it's possible, as we are sitting and breathing and knowing it, that we can rest in the breath, we can rest in the body. So what I mean by rest is just settling back with this alert relaxation, or alert, being relaxed and alert at the same time, and being like a silent witness, just observing our experience in a way where we're allowing the body and the breath to speak to us in its own language, without interpreting, without interacting in terms of pushing away or pulling something towards us, in terms of trying to make something happen or to achieve some state, even if it's an optimal state of mind. It's really more about just sitting and breathing and knowing it, with no agenda, with no activity other than just observing ourselves as we sit and breathe, observing the body while sitting. It's always important to once in a while to tune in and to notice what the mind is involved in. So is it with the body and the breath, or is it involved in thoughts, images, Maybe we have to shift position for whatever reason or just a screen. Just being mindful, being present to what is happening as it is happening, and then returning to the body and the breath. Simplicity of just thinking about the body, and then the attention goes there. Then it's just a matter of just noticing what's there and allowing it to be as it is. So we'll just take a few more moments of sitting and breathing and knowing it. And momentarily, you will hear the sound of the bell, which will signal the end of the sitting. And the idea is to just allow the sound to arise and fade away. And so to continue to be resting in the body, resting in the breath, and allowing the sound to just come and go, arise and fade. And when you're ready, just breathing in, feeling the whole body. And as you breathe out, letting go of the body and letting go of the breath, just opening your eyes. So thank you for indulging me with that. I don't know about you, but I definitely needed that. It felt good. It's really good. And so we did a little bit longer than I would normally do because we have some time. But just taking a few minutes, even 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, just sitting and breathing and knowing it is really powerful, is really important to start to get a sense of what I call being in the body and anchoring and resting, because we can actually be engaged in activities like sitting and breathing and actually rest in it. We don't have to use forceful energy. We can just figure out how to titrate our energy so it's just an ease of being, of just sitting and just collecting ourselves and really feeling like we have arrived.